This YouTube broadcast is intended for adult viewers 21 years or older.
Casbro Records, bitch.
It's the Capital Toy Chat.
It's Flex Friday.
Jesus and Kaz on the track. It's Flex Friday, where all the bitches get wet.
We climbed our way up, we over the hill now. We seeing the light, cause we almost there now. You keep running your mouth, but you ain't saying shit. We live in your head, but we ain't paying rent. We climbed our way up, we over the hill now. We seeing the light, cause we almost there now. You keep running your mouth, but you ain't saying shit. We live in your head, but we ain't paying rent. Bitch, we ain't paying shit.
Cats giving lessons, talking toys, drinking, smoking sessions. Push it to the limit, ultimate transgression. They never should've gave us this level of access. Drop a flex a week, we don't need no practice. Upper echelon, bitches see our status. Ain't another show with as much abstractness. They can't touch our shit like our feces is cactus. Fucking the norm. Yeah, we are some fractures. We on the way up just like we are some Baptists. Noses to the sky, no, they won't distract us. Never be stopped, so just quit your reactors. Fuck your little check, don't believe in oppression. We doing this shit here for all of the brethren. They should resign and get hard like some resin. Quit your slick talking and passive aggression. Fuck a false prophet using me for my profit. Never show my face, I guess he's trapped in the closet. Don't like our raps, cause for him that's no option. Don't watch the show and keep your ball in his pocket. You know a cat don't give a fuck who wear it. I'm chasing my dream, fuck no, I won't share it. Recycled ass news, man, you should be embarrassed. This partnership been done, we cannot repair it. The jury lining up because it's time for the court. They gasping for air while I'm puffing a Newport. They see we keep it real as they look through the viewport. It's us versus them, we can never be.
We climb our way up, we over the hill now. We seeing the light, cause we almost there now. You keep running your mouth, but you ain't saying shit. We live in your head, but we ain't paying rent. We climbed our way up, we over the hill now. We seeing the light, cause we almost there now. You keep running your mouth, but you ain't saying shit. We live in your head, but we ain't paying rent.
Tired of these pussy niggas talking shit. You are not thick, you ain't built for this. You might think you want the smoke, but we are not the same. Bitch, I do this, nigga, gang gang.
Bang, bang. Pussy, nigga, please tell me, what did you figure? That we would just sit back, let you deliver? Diarrhea coming straight out your fissures? Fuck is you saying, boy? You wanna talk toys? We got them big boys, toting them shits that make noise. Let you decide your choice. Us sitting back, ho, never that. Flex in the chamber, always rack. Can't stand a bitch that talks back, or pussies like you that don't know how to act. Hand me more cigarettes, bitch. Gallons of liquor to sip. Plenty of pussy to get. Round after round on that dick. She ain't gonna stop till she proves she that bitch. Can't ignore sneak this. Your grammar makes teachers cringe. With that being said, your ass needs to go on a phonics bench before you open your mouth again. You know. Or maybe you don't. You take sneak shots, bitch, I won't. Your English is broken, I break bones. You say you the king, but you can't spell throne.
Our way up,
bitch.
We over the hill now. We seeing the light, cause we almost there now. You keep running your mouth, but you ain't saying shit. We live in your head, but we ain't paying rent. We climbed our way up, we over the hill now. We seeing the light, cause we almost there now. You keep running your mouth, but you ain't saying shit. We live in your head, but we ain't paying rent. Bitch, we ain't paying shit.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another Late Nights with Kaz and Bruce. I don't know if y'all heard the first thing or not. We should definitely have Mike one way or the other now. Maybe since it was off, it was on. Maybe it was picking it up on who knows. Anyway, we survived last night's coma. We back, man. Ding, ding, ding. Another round, another day.
Motherfucking ding ding, bitch.
No toys today. Been moving shit around though. Trying to. You see an empty shelf right there where my thumb is pointing by Bruce's head, man. Trying to figure out how to maneuver things. In order to maneuver things, I have to move things to other locations. It's really getting settled back in now. Uh-oh.
Well, that's just disinfectant.
Yeah, that was disinfectant. I'm cleaning this.
I'll show you, bro.
Oh, I gotta cover the endorsement.
Too late.
They just saying the C. I can't get no violation
C is
for the
for
C.
coochie.
Right? It's good enough for me. We're gonna shout out everybody in the chat too, real quick, man. 8 people watching. You don't mind, thumb up or thumb down. Either way you go. We the feedback is appreciated. Either way it goes. 8 people watching. Some do it now. Sometimes be too tipsy on the way out. Big M in chat, man. What it do, famo? DFS in the house, man. What up? What up?
What up? Big E, DFS.
MIS1. What it do, man? What up? What up? He man in the chat. What up?
Daredevil.
Destiny Marie. Thank you. Arthritis. I tried to hit the heart though. You know what I was doing with my fingers. He's doing gang signs. Gang. What up, Jay Holler, man? Jay Holler was spotting shit out there in the wild today, man. You seen that bomb burst? That bomb burst. He picked up a bomb ass Devastator that was bomb ass, and he had to take it back.
What, they still selling that in the stores?
I want to say he was like at a comic shop or some shit. Like probably. It's not something you would pick up in a store. Or he said dollar store.
Frank Sire.
What up, Frank Sire? Back at you, Bruce. Back at you, Brucey. All right, so we can full screen this now because we are in the stream. We are living the stream. I'm gonna post that link up too, man. Anybody want to jump in and shoot the shit with us? Otherwise, we'll
back at you.
Talk about stuff.
Impractical Joker.
Talk about stuff. Maybe pull out some toys. Make the night
man,
work.
I finally. It was a dollar store. Shit was a floppy mess. Yo, what up, Big Steve?
I don't get y'all got different dollar stores than we got.
I know. Y'all got
Devastators. Devastator at the dollar store.
Shit, I wouldn't even take it back. $1.
It wasn't $1 though, because he mentioned the price. So I'm confused.
Yeah,
Yo.
What's up, man?
I know.
Live from the kitchen.
Live from the kitchen.
I'm saying, hey, I got a computer too. I can't figure out how to set mine up in there right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I need to get one of those small square tables to put in my bedroom, so I can put
exactly what you need.
To put the printer on. Right, more stuff,
more shelf space,
raising, storage.
Cool.
Hey, I don't know if any of y'all watch. I don't know if any of y'all watch.
R.I.P. Juju. R.I.P. Juju. We're gonna miss you. Destiny Marie's dog died tonight.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Juju.
R.I.P. Juju. He was a good dog.
He was a cute dog. One of them little fox terriers.
It was his shit.
Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. We're getting a message. Hold on. We're getting a special message from the live the crime scene with Juju. He's fine.
Jesus brought him back to life.
Jesus brought him back to life.
You're welcome.
Is that right?
Oh, I think I know. It's never too soon.
He's alive. You got a special message.
He's alive.
He's not dead. The owner was just fucked up.
Yep. Too much weed.
The owner was too
much weed and liquor.
Too much weed and liquor. She was liking on him. Damn. Damn, bro.
Throw the blanket
Don't
on
spend the
him.
night. Don't pass out on her couch. Wake up with the corner over you.
You're like,
What's
damn.
wrong with the man? It's like, sorry. Then you close your eyes.
But hey, pockets be ran through. Pockets be ran through.
Pockets be ran through. Jewelry on. You like, damn, last night was Friday. Where my jewelry go? Oh, they
Jewelry
right
gone.
here. They right here. I had put them in my jewelry box. Yeah.
See a shovel in the corner.
What's up, Big M, DFS, Dare, J Holla, Destiny?
Hey, so Destiny Marie thought her dog was dead. And it was asleep.
Oh, shoot.
She done put the black sheet over it. She put the black sheet over it.
Hold on one second, guys. I'm gonna mute myself real quick.
Okay. Too much alcohol and weed.
The dog was in a trash bag, or she done put it in the trash bag and everything. Thought it was dead.
Coming to get the shovel.
Yep. She might have got the shovel. I don't know.
This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs.
Yeah.
Don't do drugs, kids.
So, touch the animal. Move the animal around. That's the lesson to be learned. Don't give up on your pet because it's not moving.
You could just be asleep.
Yeah, they could just be asleep. They could just. That's the moral to the story, y'all. That's the moral. Hey, in my
He's about to
head,
get buried.
in my head, I was thinking he looked so healthy and young. It's like, what the fuck? But I was scared to ask. I was scared to be. In my head, I was worried if I asked, that I was going to hear, man, so and so's dog done tore it apart or some shit. I didn't want to hear that part. So,
I mean, I was just asking the normal questions. Was he when the last time you seen him alive? I mean, he was kind of old. You don't really know his age. Probably,
he got his grill missing though, because his last owner was on some fuck shit, right? That's the one. Yep. Okay. Yep.
They threw him out the car or some shit.
It don't bark at me no more. It
No,
used to bark at. Hey, you have tamed him. He is loved now. He used to be. Damn, he used to be real antsy.
Now he's alive again.
I'm saying he was super calm. He came right over and jumped up in the
Jesus
truck.
came.
And I got him out of the truck and everything.
Everybody was standing around the blanket, just looking down at the blanket. She had her back turned, and I walked over. I said, "Arise, Lazarus."
Oh,
and the blanket moved.
You know it's gonna happen. You know, dear. You know it's gonna. They're gonna make an attorney, man. Come on,
y'all are welcome. Don't nobody ever say I never did shit for you.
They just making Mattel do more advertisement. That's all.
I'm bringing
They're
bitches
making
back
Mattel
to
do
life.
More advertisement.
Said the goddamn blankets moving.
Mattel doesn't have as well. I don't know. Mattel, Hasbro's just Hasbro's really just got it, man. They got so many different brands that they fuck with, man. Mattel, like He-Man is tight, no doubt at all. But I'm saying like the Hasbro, the whole shit following it's easy. It's like a snowball, and it can't help but get bigger. All the controversy with Hasbro, and they have so many different lines. It's like they can't lose.
Thank you, MIS1. Luckily, I was there.
Mattel's got some good lines, but I think damn boy, Hasbro was swimming hard on their ass. That's all I'm saying. They should have been oof. They're a more relaxed company, is what I'll say. The same, but they don't do their fans wrong either. You can get their toys. None of the He-Man collect. Well, in rare, so when there's exclusive items, He-Man people aren't really complaining unless there's exclusive, like super exclusive shit. That's the only time they would start complaining that they can't get a 40th anniversary set or some shit like that. They accommodate their fan base, is what I'll say.
Hey man, I didn't know this. I didn't realize this. Okay, so I finished Andor today. It was all right. I didn't know he was in Rogue One.
Character was.
Yeah, I didn't know he was in Rogue One. So I guess they're kind of telling his backstory.
Jesus stepped in the room and the dog came back to life. That's what happened, man. She said the dog was dead. She hit me up, said the dog was dead, that she needed a shovel. I said, I got you. I said, I got company over, but I'll leave it leaned up on the porch for you.
Yeah, pussy was more important. But
No, I wouldn't. We just hanging out.
yeah,
God damn, it's not beast mode over here.
y'all,
like
y'all
you,
get
man.
out. I'm talking. We talking.
It's civilized.
We talking.
Stafford. I'm talking. Shout out to my dad, Stafford. Hey, what if I found out that's what happened? That shit would be epic too. What if I
Stafford was
found
your
out?
dad?
Yeah, if I found out Stafford was my dad, that he done hit my mom. Shout out to Stafford,
He
man.
don't look like he was ever busting nothing down.
I was. Yeah, hey, it's man. We should y'all. So all right. This is a guy that does the guy that helps us out with electric and heating repairs and air repairs and shit like that. And I've learned how to do it from him. And he's like, damn, what did he say he was? I think he said he was like 80 some odd years old, 82 or something, didn't he?
I don't remember.
I think he was 82. He's old as fuck, y'all. And that man will still get out here and work. He will still get out here and work. And when I be talking to him, it's from an old. That man is. That's cool about old people too, especially if they can tell you how it used to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he be telling us about how.
Here we go. No, I shouldn't have turned him loose on some shit like that. I don't know what the fuck he's finna say now. Because Stafford ain't never done told us no crazy ass story.
Hey.
He's old as fuck.
Yes, dude. I was just about to tell them the stories he told us about racism in the 1940s and 50s.
Did he tell us stories about some shit?
Yeah, how like when they used to try to come in the front door of the restaurant,
Stop
like his
lying.
dad.
He ain't said that shit.
Yeah, his dad.
He
owned
ain't
the
said nothing
restaurant.
about nothing you saying right now.
Yeah, he did. He said his dad used to own a
Illminder
restaurant.
Bruce. Yo, this is the Illminder Bruce.
He said his dad used to
Stafford.
own a restaurant, and when he was a little kid, it was his job to stay at the door and like Spartan kick black people when they tried to come in the front
dad
door.
ain't on no. Man, Stafford from
You don't know nothing about his dad.
Man, Stafford he's from the ground up, man. He's out the mud.
Y'all supposed to go to the back.
I think Stafford's good.
Of course he's good. He didn't know he was a kid. He didn't know what he was doing was wrong.
Stafford ain't did no wrong shit.
He doesn't. He was a kid. He didn't know.
Hey, I'm back.
Right. He's talking about some things. He's been around. He spun the wheel.
I bet he
He
did.
spun the wheel. He's got all the different. You know what I mean? He spun the wheel.
I hate how Cass tries to censor the true stories. He just want to talk about bitches. Bitches. I'm trying to bring it down.
And he's brought it up. You know, I didn't bring it up to him because that'd be disrespect to my elders.
Yeah, because
I
his
didn't bring
dick
it
probably
up.
don't work. So
He's
if someone
brought it
whose
up,
dick
though.
doesn't
It's
work, don't want to hear about stories about fucking. It makes them feel bad.
Yeah. He just, old, Stafford trying to let us know he's still cool. It was one of them combos, just letting us know he's cool. And
One
shit.
time I did used to get pussy. Now I just go home and watch the news and go to bed.
I sent Miss Sharp a message that I'll be a little late.
Man, we should smoke the Stafford, though. I almost fell out my chair for real. We need to drink with Stafford and smoke with him, man. Shout out Stafford. My bad, y'all. He got 5 or 6 minutes in my show, though. We fucked with Stafford.
Man, Destiny was
That
playing
shit was
pranks. She's playing a prank.
That shit. Hey, I know you say you like my red, but your red is fire right now. That shit looks great on the camera.
Pulling pranks on people. Yeah, I saw your video of it floating in the tub earlier.
It just
Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bad times lots of fun. That shit's dope, man.
Kincaid from A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Damn, that shit's tight. I can't wait to put mine together in the next month or so. I'm just playing.
You have it almost done, right?
I've got the gun. I've got the missile bay done. I have everything you have there except for the spotlights, that raising post, the gun, the windshields, the gun barrel. And I'm doing the seats right now. I'm doing my seats in black.
Oh,
The
okay.
missiles are black. I did all my yellow shit too already. I got all the yellow parts done.
Yeah, there's
Like
only
we're in a similar progress. We're in a similar progress. We're gonna end up stop. We're gonna be. Well, I don't know because you got more time to clean off shit and all. You got one kid. I got 3. So
Yeah, I mean, all my stuff is. I mean, I'm printing everything now. All the parts. The only thing I haven't put on the started printing yet are the yellow missiles for the 4 that go here, and then the 2 on each side. I'm gonna start those probably tomorrow. Manuel, careful, bud.
hey, so how do I handle this when I get to the point of printing pictures? If I'm done, you know, whatever, I send them to you first.
What's that?
Never mind. Fuck this.
Oh, hold on,
I thought
I
we
couldn't
could
hear-
better.
I couldn't hear what you said.
I need another shot.
Crushing
Man.
his career.
I need another shot.
Oh, you can take me out full screen. Okay. What were you
I was
saying?
on the click as soon as you
Damn, he
said.
said he
I said, so I
down.
send you the pictures.
He said,
It's his
click me
vehicle.
off.
It's his vehicle.
Hmm?
I want to make sure
Talking
he
about
gets
clicking him off
proper.
the screen.
He gets proper club.
Of course.
for
You
the
don't want him to
vehicle.
destroy your life too.
No, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Hey, casual was never in any form of military. I was never in any
Talking
form
about
of
some
law
false-
enforcement.
False STL files.
Woo!
yeah. So just send me photos, but if you get it all done this Friday, we could show it off for Flex.
Together, we can show both.
Yeah,
of ours.
I should hopefully be done with everything by Friday. That is the goal. Because the one print I'm doing right now, it's a 5-day print. Just because it's an older printer, so I've got a bunch of the guns, the other pieces on there. So, that's the other thing too. I need to print the rear guns. I'm having some issues with my Ender 5. So you know the Ender 5 Plus, how you have the 4 clips on each side because it has the glass bed.
Yeah.
Well, when I transferred it out here, I lost 2 of the clips. I forgot to put clips on it, and I had extras. So today, when I was printing Bruce's, because I told you I started Bruce's Sky Striker, right towards the end it shifted, and I was looking. I'm like, "Fuck, what's wrong with this printer?" And then I saw that the glass had moved, and it's missing the clip. So I was like, "Son of a mother humper!" So I went ahead and I just got the clips, retried printing, and now I've got to re-level. I've got to fix a couple things.
Hey, there's no sweat over here.
Oh no, I know that, but I still want to get that done, and stuff. So, and then I had this.
Hey,
one,
so like when I get my shit done, I'm talking about with
yourself.
the swamp pictures and shit. What do I do? Just tag you in it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, you could. Yeah, most definitely. Now, is what I did was so on the inside of the hull, where you connect the pieces. First off, I glue all the pieces together. Then I took with the soldering pen on the outside of the hull and just kind of fused everything. And then I took a hot glue gun and basically that acts as a seal on the inside of the hull to make it watertight. And like I said, I had it in the tub for about 2 hours. I just left it there, and I had the timer going because I wanted to see, and I had maybe a few drops of water inside. That was it.
Okay. All right.
So it for a 3D print, I was surprised. I was like, damn, it held it up really good. Didn't sink at all. Didn't start listing. I mean, it stayed in the same spot. So
That's what's up.
Hey man, I don't know, random thought that I'm having right at the moment. But
Sorry, Juju. You almost got buried alive. That's all I wanted to say.
No, it's not random actually. It's still on the same subject with the hydrofoil. What if it was turned into a RC boat?
that is possible. So a couple people have already asked. I mean, anything's possible. You can modify it to do that if that's something you wanted to do. The nice thing about this,
Hey, so like for real,
you
hey,
could
Steve,
mill out
for real,
these here if
Steve,
you
like,
wanted to. You don't even have to put a regular motor here. You could put all the compartments here in that centerpiece instead of the little 3D printed engine, and there you go.
So hey, so like dead ass, and this I'm just helping you out with a lane to go even. Like really close in on that shit right there. And like what type of printer would it take to print the whole bottom by itself?
Okay, so the full, because now I thought about that, doing a full bottom.
Hey, couldn't you
because
just
of the size?
Theoretically, couldn't you just now that you could just get different the side rails, you get different size side rails.
The printer has to support it though, because you have to have those settings in, you know what I mean, in Cura when you slice it.
Firmware, right.
Exactly. So, they have printers that have the tall Z axis, because that's what it is. It's your Z.
Right.
And so, I don't have a printer that's tall. I mean that's that tall or high. And honestly, even if they had a printer that was super, I wouldn't buy it, just because for me,
there's so much that could happen during that time frame.
Well, there's a lot there's a lot that can happen during that time frame. The other thing as well is I'm maxed on my printers, so I can't do any more here. We have too many as it is. Now,
so where as far as, do you know what, is there a printer that does that type of shit, like super?
Yeah, they have tall printers. I've seen them. But and this is
hey, hold on, time out. So
what's up, Moon Knight?
Damn, I'm having trouble. Yeah, hey, what up, Moon Knight? I'm sorry. We didn't see the Marvel rumor today either, though. Type in the chat what you're talking about, man. I'll get on it. I'll share it or whatever. I'll follow it.
So millimeter.
So real quick. So last night I was talking about that treadmill shit, right? So check it out.
Yeah, you can check it out. Fuck sports.
That actually probably would work as long as the X.
And you would have to have a platform. You would have to have a platform on the end for the rest of the boat to sit on levelly.
It comes with, okay, so you have the treadmill printer, right, where the bed itself moves, and then you have an attachment you could buy where they're basically so it looks like a conveyor belt, except for it's not a belt, they're just the metal wheels or the rods that spin. So if you go to like UPS, for example, so my freshman year of college, and I did it for I didn't last very long. It was like a month, and I was like, screw this. The hours were late at night, and I couldn't do college and that at the same time. I worked at a UPS warehouse that was down the street from me, and so they had those little metal things, and they rollers. They're like rollers, and so it comes with that, or you can order that. So that's a good idea.
Then you have a solid bottom. No way it can't.
Yeah, I'd have to do some more research on that, but that is a good idea. I mean, eventually I'm going to get rid of my SVO1s, and then I could do something like that if I got rid of those. But the other thing, too, I was always telling myself, okay, if I get rid of those, I'd get myself just another Anycubic Cobra Mac, especially with the price dropping on it. And so apparently a lot of people are having problems with it out the gate. So they're having issues with the filament sensor. I think you had an issue with yours, didn't you?
Hey, so my runout sensor on the bottom of that boat, it kept fucking up. It would say it was empty and there was still plenty on the roll. And I would just click resume and it finished off.
Yeah, so my mom had the same issue with hers. She had to remove the sensor. Online,
I couldn't figure out how to disable it. I went through the menu on the printer and I couldn't figure out.
You can't while it's printing. You have to when it's done.
I still couldn't figure out. I couldn't find no option about it.
All you have to do is unplug it.
When I did that, it said that the runout sensor was malfunctioning.
That's weird. I'll have to find out what she did, but she just unplugged it and removed it, and just didn't use it on the next print. But so for me,
hey, it does have an absolutely fantastic resume. The resume is I'm
Yeah,
like,
so-
whoa, okay. No.
Oh yeah,
fault.
so the
Right back to
printer,
job.
the printer, in
Yeah, I
my
had to
opinion,
put
it's a
20
great printer.
Probably 20 times.
There were
man.
just,
Kept film on the bottom of the boat.
So I think the printer is a great printer. I just think that they did what a lot of companies do. They release a great product, but they kind of skimp down. So the belts, okay, so I'll tell you three of the top issues they've had with that printer.
My belts are noisy as fuck, man.
Make sure they're not over tightened. Number one,
I've been loosening them, but it's
okay,
still
they're the crappiest. They're the crappiest belts. I've replaced my belts.
Yeah.
I actually had one that broke. My mom's even broke her belt.
So is there a better? There's a more upgraded, better belt to use.
Well,
for
yeah,
it?
I sent you a link to them.
Man.
And so I'll send you them again. And they're real cheap. So I replaced my belts. The other thing too, the runout sensor apparently is crap. People have had issues with the runout sensor. For me, it's like, and I think there are upgrades for it. I know some people said that they added.
Hey man, but fucking with your prints, you have to have a run out sensor. Hey man, your shit is insane. When I be seeing how long it's gonna take, I'll be like, man, whoa.
See, but that's also
4 days
why.
before.
But Kaz, that's also why with all of my prints, and the reason why I charge what I charge the customers is every print I do is a brand new spool, unless I know for a fact that after, and I keep track. I do math for every print. So if I've got one print that's using 550, grams of filament, then my next print has 250 grams, then I know that that's 800 grams right there. And so then I know I only have about 200 grams left that I can use. So I keep track. Now, if I have a print that, let's say, is going to start off with 700 and some odd grams, then I'll just go ahead and I'll do a new spool.
Hey man, and that your designs are streamlined and a motherfucker, man.
You like
streamlined. It is the perfect tolerance, just perfect tolerance for. It's perfect. It's perfect. You know what I'm saying? My shit's everything I fucked with has been blocky as fuck. I've tried to stream. I've fucked around with streamlining and all. I don't have as much time to invest as y'all. I love the hobby and I love all of the shit that's going on, but I don't have all the time to invest with y'all. If I could get this shit to shift over to my little measly ass paycheck, man, if y'all can figure out a way for this to make $2,000 a month, I can nail on this fucking shit, this job, and then it'll really get serious.
Yeah.
Man.
See, I just if I had one of these days, my goal really is to clean out my garage and move all my printers in there and then add more printers and make that like a little print farm. Give my wife back a room, get rid of all this crap from the living room. This is just temporary for now. But eventually I want to move everything in there, get it all cleaned out, and then because eventually that's what I'd like to do. I'd like to be able to just dedicate my time just to designs and prints, especially with, I don't know, just for me, I mean, I love what I do. You know what I mean? That's why I put that extra detail into everything. I make sure you can see all the little bolts and the wires. I even have the wires on the stuff. I've been accused so many different times.
Hey, it's magic
stuff. And I tell them it's not scans, because if you look at mine and look at the original, there's still lots of differences.
No, we see your progress photos. We see the block form. Like, man.
And that's the other reason why I show the block.
It's hate. It's haters.
And so what? And you know what though? So what if it was
Haters
a scan?
gonna hate.
And if it was a scan, what does it fucking matter? Because
I was smart enough.
they're
to
not
figure out how
making
to
that
do
shit.
It. Yep, I was smart enough to figure out how to do it. So
right?
fuck
They're
that shit.
not making that shit. So if it's a scan, what does it even matter? Like,
Yeah.
to me, it doesn't make a fucking difference. I mean,
Oh, I know. Well, for me, it does only because
there's dedication. It's a labor of love the way that you do it.
Oh,
Yep. Labor of love. Yep. Labor of
But
love.
scanning it scans don't take away from the work either, because it's still your printer, it's still your goddamn filament, it's still your time.
Well,
like,
no,
love
and
behind what you want
you're
to
right
know.
there to a point, but the scans also, for me, I find scans are more tedious, and they don't always. No scanner is perfect unless you
Oh,
go out
man.
and you buy a
It's a lot more
$10,000
work
scanner.
to scan. It's a lot more work to clean up a scan than to make it.
Yes,
yourself.
yes, it is. And unless you buy a $10,000 scanner, it's not going to look the way
right, because
that's
they require perfect fucking lighting. They require
and they really do. So I mean,
lighting
that's
that-
why, like, I mean, and I think you do a great job too, Kaz. And I'll tell you who also has blown me out of the water is freaking DFS. You know, with that pogo that he's doing, I'm in awe of him. I mean, the detail, you know, and the surfaces, everything he's doing. I mean, it looks
You will have to
amazing.
spend money. You will have to spend more money.
Like,
Just
hey,
so it
so
can scan,
so
like,
like
scan it perfect.
me and you could make big ass boxes, but the time involved, like for the scanners, we could provide that lizard scanner is fire, but you have to have the right circumstance to be able to utilize it.
See, and that's the one thing I will say. Part of being in this living room now that I am happy about. Now I have the perfect lighting, especially during the day, because I'll tell you. So that Hasbro Pulse, you know, figure thing that they're doing, the selfie thing, those figures, the faces look like shit. I still want to do something, you know, like scan my son. Oh, hey, DFS, man, your stuff looks fantastic. And I agree. The scanning is for artifacts, not for production parts. Because I'll tell you, so like Artwan and I, we tried scanning these figures to reproduce, and I just found that it was so much easier creating a figure from scratch versus to scanning a part, because there's so much
That's
cleanup.
that warm light too, though, man. You need that bright light, LED bright light.
So yeah, we're talking about we transitioned over to the lizard, talking about the lizard scanner. It needs heavy lighting. It needs heavy lighting to get.
See, and that's why I like the lighting I have in here. So once I get time, and I just haven't really had the time, because I'm hoping tomorrow I should have maybe an update for the Night Raven. I'm going to try to work on some of it tonight. Because again, I've just been doing just basic blocking on that. And so, because I'd like to show 2 updates a week, one of the Night Raven at the beginning of the week, and then the whale at the beginning or at the end of the week. And I definitely think after that, I don't know if I'm going to do any more big vehicles. I might just do more of the smaller, like accessory stuff. You know,
You have a resin
I
printer
will
too,
be buying one of those from you, because that is just, yeah, you did a great job with yours.
Hey, DFS, yeah, you are killing that shit over there too, man. Hey, damn, man, I wish I had more time to invest.
Yeah, and DFS, as soon as you figure out a price that you want for that pogo, I will definitely be a customer. I will be buying one of those from you.
Same thing here. Like, my man is making a modern ass, like,
what is he doing?
Pogo, that pogo looks awesome.
The pogo, the Cobra pogo. Hold on. Damn,
And I love what he, even though I don't collect the what are those, the Diaclones? I love what he's doing with the Diaclones.
Damn. Don't worry about it.
Oh
Don't
yeah,
worry
don't
about
do it, man.
Yeah.
Don't start talking shit, bro.
Let's just take
Don't
another
start
shot.
talking shit. Just take. I am gonna take another shot.
We're gonna take so many.
bitch.
We're gonna take so many shots that we're gonna be talking about his cat died tonight. And then when we get ready to bury it, it's gonna move.
What happened? His
We
cat
trying
died?
to get. I think my pet died.
Anyway, man.
I think my pet
Oh,
died.
my bad. That was
Is that complete, or
That's how he talks to me all the time, y'all.
That's how
Shut the fuck up.
is that complete?
Oh, we got Toy Town.
I would like to say. Yeah, Toy Town is about to join in. Hold on, I want to show this real fast. Yeah, so hey, DFS, I fucks with you.
Oh, you
man.
got that this year.
Yes. Hell yeah, at Joe Fest. I want to.
I had one, and I wound up selling it to my buddy Travis.
Does that look complete? Yo,
I don't know. I think it has missiles, doesn't it? Or no? I might be wrong.
It's got 2 guns on the front.
They could totally be laying up on that shelf.
I think it has missiles on the top.
Yeah. I am sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Oh, I guess it needs side hose and the antenna.
Started like shifting, like, nah, just leave it alone. We don't
And the
need to see it
missiles.
collapse on
So
it.
you need
So
missiles.
it would be so cool if these move. Obviously, if they're able to move, that would be cool.
He said
There's no way to get another real.
It said it needs the
point
side
there.
hose and the antenna.
An
Yeah,
antenna,
but-
and then the
I
missiles.
want to say DFS. We were even talking about it on chat. That's just cool.
He said it needs a side hose and the antenna. What up, Ashtray the
We
Gang?
can't do that because there's a hose in the way. We can't go all crazy. We got to put the gun down. Okay. All right. Then we can do it.
See, I had a friend of mine who was selling one of these complete, real cheap. But for me, it's I don't want it for 3 1/4 inch, but I'll definitely buy one of those from him.
Ashtray
that's
the Gang.
classified.
We got Toy Town VIP in chat.
We had Resurrections.
Oh shit!
It was Resurrection Sunday, y'all.
Nice. I like
Look
the
at that. What up,
Frankenstein.
Trey?
Ashtray the Gang.
He's holding the pumpkin.
Ashtray the Gang.
Good evening, fellas. How are you guys?
Good evening.
Great,
How are
man.
you?
That's not no motherfucking Sam.
No, it's Mr. Producer.
Uh,
Sam is asleep.
Oh shit, that's right. I
Yes,
forgot.
man.
This is your real voice.
It's my real voice.
I forgot.
What's
man.
up, Destiny? You didn't say hi.
Hey, Sam. On Saturday, man, on Saturdays, I bounce between your Instagram and the fucking Simple Radio. Instagram is super live. The radio, though, it's got like a 20-second delay, but I can hear like the callers and I can hear you a little bit better on the Simple Radio.
Oh, you did? Oh, sorry, I missed it.
But I do like watching you
Prophet.
on Instagram, so I did comment a couple of times, but
I think
prefer-
I think that I'm gonna start doing I think I'm gonna start doing TikTok.
hey, no, Sam.
yeah.
I meant Germ. Who was
Ooh, I
the
like
old
that.
lady that called in
might as
last?
well. Oh, lady.
Oh, that was my
What is that
mom.
figure with the.
That was your mom for real?
Yeah, that was my mom for real.
Did she just be calling in like fucking with you?
No, she calls in all the time.
No, I'm saying like is she like being for real or is it like a
that
bit?
pumpkin one? That's cool.
No, that was like my mom.
No, I believe that was
Sit
your
down
mom,
with
but
my
I'm saying like what she was talking about.
About
Is she
what?
like is she like on the whole like the Sam Newsman trolling thing too?
Yeah, she knows about all that.
Yeah,
Hey,
but I'm
before
saying
you
was
go
she
in
being
there-
for real or is she just on there like playing a role as well when she calls in?
No, because I'm that's when I'm like that's when I come in on the show at the very end. And I just gotta say a few just
Yeah, I was listening. You already know that. I heard you.
Yeah, I mean
So when you had
I
asked me
just- I just
something,
gotta-
you said, "What do you think about that, Brucey?" I have just literally switched over from the app to the
Oh, but okay.
Instagram, so I missed what you said. All I heard was, "What do you think about that, Brucey?"
It's probably something about candy corn.
Oh man, that shit was so disgusting, dude.
Hey Sam, what figure is
candy
that
corn.
right in
Yeah,
that horse?
right?
The pumpkin and the
Hey,
skull.
Sam and I, we was talking about that shit
Candle
earlier
corn.
this week. Man, I sent them a picture though. Think I was joking. It was
Crayon
like,
corn.
bro,
Y'all
it was a
talking about
picture.
crayon
It was a
corn?
picture of some like baked cookies, but the candy corn was in it, baked in
Yeah.
it, like candy corn cookies, and it was like, this is what they serve you when you're in the waiting room of
Finna
hell.
spit them out.
I was like, oh hell no. He was like, that's the best. Hey, Germ, let's be for real. Okay, I know Sam and Germ are two different people. Do
Right?
you really like candy corn?
I mean, I don't mind it. I mean, I don't go like
Man, it's so
hunting-
disgusting.
I don't go
my
hunting it
dude.
out though.
My mom loves candy corn, but that shit's whack as fuck.
Hey, I
It's
love
like
candy
wax.
corn.
I know you probably do, but I know why they make it because wax and sugar is cheap. But that's just disgusting, bro. Steve, think about what candy corn is doing. It probably like liquefies when it hits your intestines because the acid, and then when it's trying to come out your asshole, it probably hardens back up into a candle.
You shit out candy corns. My wife just laughed.
The wax cools back down, and it's just like a hard ass orange, brown, and white log.
Well,
Hey, Sam.
What's really crazy is the what is it? The candy corn that is shaped like pumpkins. Like
those are cool. I like those.
Whoever created candy corn hated Halloween. There's no way that you can tell me that they liked Halloween. They wanted people to stop. They were like, okay, so I can't hit them with the religious shit because they still gonna keep celebrating Halloween. All right, so now I gotta fuck up the foods known for Halloween.
How about Smarties? Do you like Smarties?
I fucks with them. They're not bad.
Necco wafers. Come on now, let's go old school.
No, I can't. I don't really care.
Hey, what's that horse with the character riding it with the pumpkin and the skull underneath?
That's the that's the Headless Horseman.
Well, I know that, but who makes that?
Well, the Four Horsemen one? You talking about?
Right there. Yeah. Can we do a up close on that?
Well, the horse is the Four Horsemen horse. So
that's the Four Horsemen. Okay.
Yeah, that came with it. Hang on a second.
Oh, that's badass. I like that.
And it's fully articulated all the way down to the hoofs.
The horse
is cool
as fuck.
And this
is that Beetlejuice? That's awesome.
Oh, hold on.
And that Herm.
Aren't they making a new Beetlejuice movie?
It might be. I don't know.
They'll fuck it up though.
This pumpkin came with Michael
Myers. If it's
Myers.
not PG-13 or better, it's gonna be shitty. If they do redo it.
Hey.
Didn't Michael Keaton play the first Beetlejuice or whatever? What wasn't he Beetlejuice? Michael Keaton. Batman.
See Flex Flair behind the camera.
Woo! And Sergeant Slaughter behind him, ain't it?
Yeah.
Who is that behind Sergeant Slaughter?
Oh, that's Ash from Evil Dead.
Evil Dead. I've never watched it.
But there's Flex Flair. Had to give him a real chain, so he could be flexing for real.
Is that the one that's the Ric Flair that's in the stores now?
No, that's the one. That's the Galoob one from back in like 1991.
Oh, that's cool.
Sam, do you watch Rings of Power?
So you got a Kaz figure then?
Yeah, that's Kaz Flair.
It's Kaz Flair.
Yeah. That's Kaz Flair.
It just needs the goatee,
I need to get like I need to get like a little do a little custom, put a little custom goatee on it.
Why you don't have no more chains from Walmart?
Plenty more chains, yeah. But I got
more charms.
Yeah.
I figured that you guys would appreciate the Super 7 bat all dead on the floor. So
hey, let me ask you, because I have that Super 7 bat and I hate it. I'm thinking about just listing it for sale. What do you think about it? Do you like it?
No, it's made in Vietnam.
Daredevil.
It's made in Vietnam, and the factory that they're using for it is just terrible.
Yeah, I really regret pre-ordering I only pre-ordered the first wave. I did not order any of the other waves. So I will not be opening those. So as soon as they come in, if anybody wants them, whatever I paid.
I do know that they did go back and retool some of the figures after this bat came, because the bat came prior, and so they went back and they retooled some of the GI Joes because of when they got this one. They got this one, in advance because they were going to use it for Comic-Con.
Yeah,
and then once they did, they
You're echoing.
Well, I don't.
Destiny.
I'm
Destiny's echoing.
You're echoing.
Yeah, see,
it's probably Juju Spirit.
See, I just don't want to get into any more lines. So that's why, I think for me, the Super 7, I regret buying those. I wish there was a way to cancel them. So unfortunately, there's not. But I really think with a lot of this stuff, I'm kind of done. I'm even thinking about just honestly not only just so with the classified stuff, like, and I did cancel some of my pre-orders. I'm not going to do the completest thing. I'm just going to buy the figures I like, and I'm literally just going to do now one of each. I even canceled all my Crimson Guard pre-orders, and I only have one on pre-order. I'm not doing the army of them. I'm done.
Did it feel pretty? Did it?
Hey,
Did,
Steve,
did,
someone
it,
got
Too much space.
did it feel pretty
That's right.
liberating? Did it feel pretty
Steve,
liberating?
honestly,
Like,
he doesn't
did,
want his
and-
shit looking like this.
Well, I just
Yeah.
have too much crap,
Yeah.
and it's like how
He doesn't
like I
want
have all
5
those
storage
bats, I have all
buildings.
those troopers and the even the alley vipers, and I listed some for sale, and I was listing them for I think 25 a piece, and nobody wanted them.
yeah. Yeah, I just I got done with the classified figures a while ago. I'm still holding out on the first wave of the Super 7 figures just to see. But if it's being made in this factory in Vietnam, which I'm pretty sure that it is, they will be probably disappointing, and that's very unfortunate because they really do capture. I mean, I really think they're going to capture the Sunbow look. And I know everybody talks about articulation, blah blah blah, but in terms of like just the presentation of the figure is something that we never got in that design. And so if their legs are all floppy, or if it's the joints are all loosey and it's not, that's going to be a disappointment. Of course it doesn't have as much articulation, but it's like when the QC issues are bad, that's when it's just like, oh, come on now. Like, and that's why I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, maybe they do tighten up some of the things that they did not like about this bat, because I'm sure that they heard all of the feedback,
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping they do, but for me, the other thing too, it's the pricing.
Oh, the price point is it is pretty high.
I mean, $50 a figure, that's just too much. You know what I mean?
Well, hey, listen, give Hasbro another year, so you're gonna be paying that for all of your other stuff anyway. I mean, listen. I mean, you have a.
If they do, I won't be buying them.
A Snake Eyes and a Timber set is almost there to begin with, is it not? So
and that's the thing is, I didn't buy that second Snake Eyes and Timber. I didn't even pre-order.
how much?
Like
was the first,
I really.
how much was the first set?
I feel like just because of the pricing on all this,
How much was the
big they
first
are,
set? How much was the first set? The first Timber.
I don't remember. So I had pre-ordered one from Amazon, and I wound up getting 3 from them. They didn't even charge me for the other 2. But then that was the same thing that happened with my bats and my alley vipers. I had pre-ordered like 2 of each, and I wound up getting like 10 of each from them. They sent me like it was a big old box, and I'm like, what the hell? So I was going online checking. I wasn't billed for them. So that's why I have so many of the ones I've got.
Tear this shelf down. You tear this out. You can fit more boxes, bro. Think about the space that this is taking.
It's just the pricing on all this stuff. I mean, it's getting to a point where I really have to pick and choose. I mean, I'll get some classified stuff, but it'll be the things that it has to be a figure that I really like. I think for me to do that.
Yeah, like if I'm all for like Destro figures. I like Destro as a character. So I mean, I'd be willing to get another Destro figure. I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and say I'm not gonna get the Destro Super 7 figure. I probably still will, because it's just it's Destro, and I'm a big Destro fan. So of like he's like the guy for me in terms of he was the weapons dealer. He was. Oh yeah. He was selling weapons to the Joes, but all those episodes are classified. So I'm not gonna ever hear about that.
He looks cool. Don't get me wrong, but it's just the price point on this stuff. I'm just like,
yeah, it's starting to get ridiculous. I mean, the Galactus is about to arrive here, and I keep going back and forth whether or not I just want to flip that. Take it to my buddy's shop and just say, hey, you take it.
I want the Galactus. I just don't want to pay what I know he's going to be an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
Especially now that he's aftermarket. You know what I mean? I'm sure he'll be, what, $1,000?
Oh, probably easy, or at least maybe about 800, maybe.
Minimum 800.
Yeah.
And Galactus was cool. You know, like I wish I had ordered him. And I wish I had ordered the one I wish I had ordered the most now was the what's his name? The Planet Eater thing.
That's Galactus.
No, not Galactus. The Transformers.
Unicron.
Unicron, yes, sir.
Yeah.
So I think out of because the only wave I ordered other than that one, Battle Android Trooper, the comic one, was the first wave. I think the only figure I'm going to keep in that entire wave will be the Cobra Commander. I'm going to sell the Bat. I'm going to sell the Duke. I'll sell the Snake Eyes.
Yeah, I'm interested in the Cobra Commander. That's the one I'm interested to see how they execute on that.
Yeah, he looks cool. But that's the only thing. I mean, the Duke. I mean, I like Duke, but that Duke looks kind of cheesy.
Like one good half-ass one.
The Snake Eyes, it's whatever,
Yeah. Fucking bats and the birds. Yeah, they like that.
The Bat, I don't like what they did with the Bat at all.
The arm flies off.
Well, I mean, when you're coming from what Hasbro did with their Bat, I mean, it's
Yeah, and Hasbro did a fantastic job.
They just they knocked it out of the park with their Bat, and it was just like that was pretty much a wrap at that point. Yeah, Raw. Like I'm not collecting classifieds anymore, so I feel you on that.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel them on that too. I mean, not all the way on that because I mean, I design my vehicles for classified scale, and there are some that I like. I just don't like the process of getting them. I mean, and some of it's Hasbro's fault, some of it's just the times we live in. But I remember even before all this crap, even with the 25th anniversary stuff and the modern, it was the same thing. It was hard to find stuff. They kept raising the prices. They started off at $5 something, all the way up to almost $14 a figure. And it was just, it got to the point where it was ridiculous.
A moth versus a TIE.
I just refuse to hunt anymore. It's 2020. It's 2022. I mean, there's no reason for me to go running around inside of a store. There's no reason for any of us to be running around inside of a store anymore. And it's just
I won't run around at all. Yeah,
it's ridiculous and it's silly. It's a waste of time. And if anyone tells you otherwise, it's like, okay. But it's like it's 2022. All this stuff should be online. In fact, all this stuff is online. Just just do a little bit of hunting online, and then you don't have to burn all your gas.
Oh shit, Raw in the chat. What up, Raw?
Welcome to the dark side. Yes. Gentlemen, and there's a lady in the chat, of course. I mean, my pronoun is master and pimp, so she shall address me by that moniker. Yep. You know.
He identifies as master pimp.
Yes.
So that's your pronoun.
Yeah. You know, I think this week, I mean, as part of Halloween, I think I'm gonna go to various jobs and go on interviews and have them do the pronouns. I'm just doing it for some shits and giggles for myself while I'm in the city and shit. And have them address me as Master Pimp, and I want to see their reactions. Fuck it. They want to come with the dumb shit. I'm gonna come with the dumb shit. You know, that's how we got to do it, man. Fuck.
It's funny. Now, Raw, have you seen all these videos on YouTube? There's a ton of people clowning. Fat Emily.
Yeah, drunk Optimus. I think there was a guy drunk.
There's a bunch of people, and I know I can't call her Fat Emily because I'm fat, but I just don't like Emily. Nothing about her I like. She is the wrong person to be a brand ambassador.
Hey, man, you know that's why motherfuckers are cleaning the house, man. They get rid of these SJWs, man.
They need to get rid of her because apparently somebody had asked her, and there's a video where they showed the chat. Yeah. They asked her if Hasbro is now making them.
We like Big Emily. I don't know what her name is. But
you like Emily? I can't stand Emily. So
I love her.
I love it. I love when they
She
incorporate
doesn't
women.
know the brand. She don't know the brand.
I love it when they incorporate.
She don't know the brand at all.
I love it
And-
when
and
they.
so
Well, let her
people-
learn, man. I love it when they.
Nah.
incorporate
I
women.
mean, in the beginning,
Nah.
G.I. Joe's marketing
shit.
was headed by a woman. Period. I forget
Hey.
her name at the time, but it was everything we know to be marketed like from
Hey,
G.I. Joe. when we
real
was
quick,
kids,
real quick.
The
We
woman did that.
Hey, real quick.
She
We
knew the shit. You know what I'm saying? She knew
Hey.
her shit. This one don't know shit.
She don't. She does. She does not know the franchises that she is supposed to be representing.
No, and she definitely does.
But-
So, and I caught her in a lie with the Sky Striker. So she said that the reason why this Sky Striker was split at the wings
False fella.
was because of quality control and because of the drop test. They didn't do a drop test on this, so there is no quality control. The
Shannon
reason
Joe
why-
or Jane.
Yes, and so the reason why they had split the wings, and they did this for the 30th anniversary Sky
in the
Striker.
Oh,
was
shit.
to
Hey,
put it in a smaller box. That was
Yeah.
the only reason why they did that.
Mhm.
So when
Hey,
she
y'all.
said that, I was like, "You're full of it."
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, man. I got Cobra Frat House backstage for a real quick live shits and giggles. We'll get right back to Emily right after this. I'm sure it's gonna be good. Let's go.
Oh, nice.
Shit. Okay.
Hey, DFS. So Dreamscape really is the
Okay.
real app. I see this.
Never ending story of Top Citizen Germ, the professor. Hey, Germ, he must live next door to you.
Shout out to everyone that ever taught me about like bootleg shit, man. Shout out to my
I don't know where
homeboy
my
Avery
phone is.
Coon.
Happy birthday, yes. Germ is your birthday.
I'm right in front of me.
Damn, Germ. Everybody over there.
Avery, he taught me when I was a kid.
Ain't another show with as much abstractness. They can't touch a shit like a PC's cactus.
Oh.
Yeah, we are some fractions.
I was like, damn, am I playing this song?
I know they won't distract us. Never be stopped, so just quit your reactions. Fuck your little check. Don't believe in oppression.
I guess the Cobra House, you know, I guess they're bumping up the flex anthems at the Cobra Frat.
Yeah.
Thor leading the charge.
That's right.
Hey, we are coming close. Hey, we're coming close to being finished, dog.
All right.
Hey, thanks. Appreciate
Hey, we
the
got
birthday
10.
wishes.
Yeah.
We have 10. We have 10 to go, y'all. We over the hill now.
You over the hill now?
We almost there now.
Yeah.
Hey!
I need to do a video for that.
But we ain't paying
Win,
rent.
Hey! Oh, I love that. That is so good. I love that. That is so fun.
We almost there now. Hey, one shot. Hey, goddamn, I want the brown. though.
Until next Flex Friday.
Hey, let it play. Let it play. Let it play. Let it play. Let it keep playing. God damn it.
That's
man.
what's up.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
I gotta
man.
give him. I gotta give him the cell phone number.
Hey, I had
Hey,
I
that
don't
shit
know.
was hard. Hey, I love Flex 41, y'all.
Yeah,
shit
that
was
was a good one. It was really good.
To all the 3D printers out there, right?
Play it.
My
Play it real quick.
Hey, would y'all
hold on, B. Hold on.
Would y'all mind?
What's up with you, Bruce? What's going on? You look sober. What the fuck is up?
I've taken three double shots. Just
Hey,
like
you've
him.
been fasting, right?
I got the brothers.
Huh?
Right.
Hey, Bruce, you've been fasting, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
You haven't. You look like you're shrinking, B.
I have been getting smaller, man.
He's hitting the gym twice a day.
That's
2
what's
a days,
up, bro.
baby. 2 a days.
I have been losing weight.
2 a days.
That's what's up, bro. I'm
Got
like,
to,
oh
man.
snap! There must be little Bruce over there and shit.
I mean, because I got kids I have to raise.
Hey,
and
I got a
shit,
picture of
so-
I
him.
dig it.
If it weren't for them, then I would be.
I have him in
Yeah.
a picture in Lola's pond now. That's Lola's pond.
Yeah. It is. That's what I built it for.
I got him in the picture out there standing like super slick, Gucci Mane physique.
Bro, y'all would be like, and this is like 4 years ago. This is like 4 or 5 years ago. Like, I was like, hey, bro. I was like Daredevil. I was like Daredevil skinny, but like,
shout out to Dare. But yo, for the 3D
I didn't know I could get that little, bro. The fact that I was able to get that little, I was like, damn.
Someone a stray mentioned in the chat, the winds is changing, man. People are getting sick of this classified crap because you look at it realistically, it's not gonna make it, man. It's not gonna make it. But for the 3D printers, man, if you guys replace that for O-rings and things of that nature, like for displays and stuff like that, man. Like make your own barrels and bunkers and shit like that, man. I think that go a long way, man.
Fake cigarettes. You know
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know, right?
Damn. Everything is classified to shrink it down.
Think about, we would be like the Millie.
I think y'all be in a better position to maximize whatever you're.
Think about if this,
you really want to do with it.
And they were fake cigarettes.
I think they should just make their own action figure line. Was it Don Man's doing that with his own stuff now? I mean,
yeah.
I mean, he's gonna have a Kickstarter here pretty soon. That's gonna be great.
Yeah,
make your
own.
A
lot of people going into the 3 1/4, right? 3 3/4.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of people going that route because you can expand that world faster.
Yep. Well, it's not also taking up as much, printing materials.
Exactly.
Hey,
I wouldn't mind seeing these guys make bunkers and building worlds. Yo, imagine you guys just 3D print the Cobra Castle and stuff like that. You do it in parts, where it can click in together and you just sell that. You know what I mean?
I was telling Steve, man, lean in on this boat, man. We figure out a way to print the hole so it doesn't leak at all. It's one solid piece.
I want to look into what you were talking about with that one printer.
Yeah.
That'd be the way to do that.
Hey, lean into it, man. Fuck it. Hasbro's not gonna do a boat. If they do a HasLab,
yo, they ain't even gonna make it to they're not even gonna make it that far, man. I'm telling you. Trust me.
Hey, man, you might make some $500 print type shit.
Their HasLab is gonna crumble before 2024.
That people are posting all kind of TikToks, riding it around they swampy ass boats during the wintertime. Man, dog, I'm telling you, swampy ass boat.
Wilder won last night in the first round.
Yeah, he knocked old dude out. Yo, wow, that's crazy.
Ain't nobody cleaning.
But he still got a,
they are, but some
still got
that
one guy.
Man, I ain't keeping up with no fucking pools.
Hey man, anybody in the chat?
Shut down, I cleaned it out, mop it out in the spring. BM, we back at it.
Somebody that's on live or in the chat, send DFS my number. Send DFS my phone number. Because I got a question for him.
I got you. I think I have.
Yes, number. Wilder did win last night. First round knockout. Knocked that motherfucker out. Hey, the dude came in. We talking about boxing real quick. Yeah. He's asked about Deontay Wilder. MIS1. Yeah, dude came in. He's about to hit him with the right hand, and then fucking Wilder hit him.
He slipped him.
Wilder was a champ like 3 fights ago, but then he lost.
This dude is crazy. He got good hands though.
Yeah. Hey, straight. Yeah, they are, man. They are though.
You already know MIS1, man. Of course.
They won't do all the characters. They won't even make it. I'm trying to tell you. I'll bet you $500. They won't make it past 2024.
Hey, they
I
gonna make
guarantee it.
Raw. Like the G.I. Joe shit is a whole different level.
No, but yeah, it's a whole thing. But you got people who are disgusted with the whole situation, man. It's like,
hey, I'm gonna tell you like this, man.
Like it's hard to collect some fucking toys, man.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this, and Bruce been with me through the whole trip. Transformers. That's what I fuck with.
Yeah.
I started fucking with other lines because I thought little shit was cool, and I ended up spending thousands of dollars behind that shit, fucking with other lines because I like flashing back to retro shit.
Bro, yo, he didn't even have no GI Joes till last year.
Hey, yeah, no,
Or
hey,
maybe
no
they
shit,
had
no
the
shit,
old
no
ones.
GI
Had the
Joes,
old
no
ones.
GI
Yes,
Joes,
bruh.
no GI Joes.
Or maybe the end of, or maybe even the end
last
of
year, and I'm sitting with this,
2020.
this
He started
goddamn
fucking with the
super army
yeah.
right now.
The GI
Last
Joes
year-
is super new. It might have been the end towards the end of.
Yeah, but it's
2024
getting
last
sucky though, man, because they're giving you is the
I didn't even know
6-inch
he knew shit
versions
about
of
him. He knows
what
a
you
lot
already
about
have in
G.I.
the
Joe.
O-rings, man, and that's garbage. to
Hey,
me.
they are gonna get out every goddamn thing that GI Joe people want to come out, man.
It's not a strong.
Man,
They don't.
Hey, they are getting stronger though.
I don't think they're getting strong. I think they're getting weaker.
How's it
because
getting
they're coming
stronger
with
when
all
they
this
didn't have
new
shit on
shit.
TV?
It's not though. It's not.
Because
though.
look,
It's
because
not,
one, everybody's gonna look on their shelf and be like, "Yo,
I'll be
this
right
is only-
back, fellas.
I'll
Alright.
keep that shit alive.
It's only 6-inch versions of the O-rings." Like,
Army is all you got to say with GI Joe. Army
I mean,
is
you
all
can do
got
that,
to
but
say.
there's other Army brands out there that's coming up, and it's
Thank you, Ash.
more intriguing. We already know the story of GI Joe. We're just living off of nostalgia with this shit. Once you wake up and see the prices.
We talking about Valaverse right now.
Well, no, I'm not. There's other guys that's doing 3 3/4 and other Army figures. I forget the names at this point in time, but there's a whole lot of people coming out with Kickstarters and shit like that because they're tired. They're tired of dealing with these big brand companies dictating shit, putting you through hoops and all this other stuff just to purchase a product from them. But they want to put you through the hoop like it's your problem. No, fuck Hasbro, man. Straight up. Fuck Cox, the fucking CEO. Fuck Emily. Fuck all the motherfuckers. That's their pronoun. Fuck them. Because because it's not right for the, everybody's spending their hard-earned money and they're going jumping through hoops for these motherfuckers. Yeah.
Hey, so I'm seeing on social media the Viper 3-pack is of ethnic origin.
Yeah.
They have
yeah, but they're fucking that up. But they're fucking that up too. Because you're getting black arms, white necks. You're getting yellow arms and white necks. You're getting black necks and white. It's all fucked up. So their quality control is shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yo, when does it stop? Do you just accept it? Like, it's just a mistake. I'm just happy because I got a GI Joe. Man, fuck all that.
Hey, what up, TKD Bar, man?
Because if you're spending over $100 for something and the shit's coming up fucked up, that's an issue. And then for them to sideswipe that's bullshit, man. You know what I mean? That's crazy. And then these packaging, the way you can't see the paint apps, you can't see what's wrong. You can't see if the eyes are shifting like it's looking towards the left or the right, or is the fucking eyeballs above the eyebrow. You can't see none of that shit. There's people that been getting Spider-Man with no fucking webbing detail on the. So, like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Hasbro. Fuck. People got to stop kissing these corporations' ass and put their feet to the fire. Like, you know what? Fuck y'all. Next motherfucking con y'all at, we shitting all over you. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Bombard them.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? Whenever they on the panel, shit on them. Like, yo, why the fuck y'all shit? I spend this hard-earned money and this is what I got. Throw this shit at them right there. Here's the paint apps. It's all fucked up. I want a replacement right fucking now. And see what they do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm more extreme that way because I know what I do for my money. It's not easy to get it. You know what I'm saying? For no one, for none of you guys, it's never easy to get the money.
No, it ain't. Hey, man.
You know what I'm saying? So when you spend your money, you want what you pay for. You want it on time. You want it right and exact with no excuses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
spend 5-6 hours of work.
You know what I mean? People will hold you to the fire. I mean, look with Steve. Like, I sent him some garments, right? The shit didn't fit the right way. I went back to the manufacturer. This motherfucker tells me something else. So I shut him down. I'm like, yo, I ain't fucking with you no more. And this is it. Because you made my client unhappy. And in turn, made me unhappy.
And then Steve tried to shut you down. He had to. He said false shirt.
Steve came through and said, fuck that shit. I'm going to make that vehicle.
Steve waved his hand. Steve waved his hand. He's like, I'm still here, Bruce. Oh, I mean, I'm riding with you, man. We can hit him with the false t-shirt shit, man. We can destroy him.
Hey, what up, Steve?
Riding with you, Steve.
Nah, but you know what I mean.
I know.
It's crazy, man, and it's like we can't make excuses for a $1 billion company.
I mean, no, like it is. What up, TKD Bar? It is one of those things. Like when I used to work for Costco, a lot of the customers used to call in about shit like, my package said it was going to be delivered by 12 o'clock today, and now it's 2 o'clock. So what the fuck's going on? And it's like, that's UPS. Costco, we don't work for UPS. They're the ones that deliver the package. I'm sorry. Like sometimes when you order shit, there's another company that, there's never a direct to consumer options. There's not, because the company does not own the parcel company as well. Like
exactly.
There's always a middleman somewhere. Unless you're going directly to the person that makes the shit, there's always something that can go wrong, man. Yeah, and then if it goes wrong, the person at the beginning of the chain always gets all the fucking flack. They get all the blame, right? Steve's shirt don't fit properly, then you get the blame as if you're the one that made the motherfucking shirt.
Of course. And I have to be prepared to understand.
Right. And as far as Steve knows, and as far as he gives a fuck, you're the one that made the shirt and sent it to him. Like, I'm not saying, I'm just using Steve as an example.
No. You're right and exact with that.
Right. I know Steve, but Steve is not a complainer. That's the thing. That's why I'm using him as an example, because he doesn't complain about shit. But everybody's not like that, or like us, because we're not complaining. We understand. We've been buying shit long enough to understand. Hey, we're on the bracket where we're not like entitled as a motherfucker. But like when I worked for Costco, there would be people that would literally be like, my pants were supposed to be delivered at 12 according to UPS, and they're not here yet. I would have to call UPS, track down the driver. Like this was my job. Track down the driver. So what's up with this package? It'll be delivered by 3. And I'll tell the customer, and they'll be like, so it's 3 hours late. So what you gonna do how are you gonna compensate me for my pants being 3 hours late? Like, bitch. And you know what Costco does?
Argument, but what happens when
they refund them the pants and they still get to keep the pants?
Don't fit. It's a 3 sizes smaller than what she ordered. See, that's another issue.
I'm right, and then that's on you to fix. But there should be some, like, man, I don't know, bro. I've been on all ends of it. I understand some ways, but for
also,
me, it's like, come on.
But also, when they charge you higher prices for the same fucking figure, if you look at it in the scheme of things, look at the new classifiers. They're $24.99. What happened to $19.99? Like, what was the difference? There was no real difference in accessories and all that shit.
Well, a lot of it is the cost of manufacture. I know that.
Yeah, but at the same time, remember in manufacturing, you're going to get the lowest cost. Biscuits. What up, it's straight.
The biscuits are out. Y'all want to see them?
You know, you get the lowest cost in manufacturing. So they probably got their cost still the same, where they had room, you know what I'm saying, to still make a profit off of $19.99.
TKD Bar.
Hey, y'all.
Because those figures probably cost $5-6 to make.
That's exactly what they cost.
See what I'm saying? So they still have room.
I mean, I can't say that's the exact number, but it's somewhere around $5 to $6.
You know what I mean? Because on the back end of manufacturing, you get it for the cheaper cost so you can sell high. But they're going overboard just because they're using all this war shit, the gas prices going up. They're using all that as an excuse, but they can still, you know what I'm saying, support the customers that got them through the pandemic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With record profits.
Yeah, because I remember seeing a display for G.I. Joe at Walmart. But I had already bought the entire wave from Megapolis Toys before they went to shit. But I remember walking into Walmart one night and seeing the entire damn thing in a display.
Yeah.
But I guess my problem with G.I. Joe is, like I said, there's a lack of variety. Besides the fact that you just don't find the shit, but you can't have pegs that are empty for months. Or got the same damn toy on it for months on end, and then when you do say, "Oh, we're putting something out," that takes months, months on to a year before you even see it sprinkle in. Yeah. And by the time it sprinkles in, yeah, I'm naked, just for you, kid.
And I'll tell you the reason why we have that, and here's the main issue.
And it's
so if you look at the lines,
yeah, then the price jump. The price jump is fucking ridiculous for the same product.
That's part of it. But the other part of it, the reason why you see sometimes you see a bunch of peg warmers or you'll see a bunch of stuff on the shelves that haven't moved is because there's nothing to back it. So all they're doing is getting adult collectors. So we already have ours. So we don't want 100 of, let's say, one figure unless it is like a builder or something like that. So there's no cartoon. There's nothing to get kids interested. Exactly. So really the only people who are buying these are adult collectors. You don't have it to like when we were growing up as kids, you didn't really see adults buying stuff unless they were Hot Wheels. We were buying the G.I. Joes, the Ninja Turtles, the He-Mans, the X-Men figures, or whatever it might be, the Transformers. You didn't really get a lot of adults doing that. But we also had cartoons, and we had all that other stuff to go with it. Kids, everything's about their cell phone. Everything's about digital, And again, there's no cartoons backing it. If you look at all these lines that have cartoons or even video games to back the thing, like Fortnite.
But you know what though? That was supposed to be what was backing it, the video game. Except the video game sucked.
It's horrible.
Yeah. They didn't even make it like Fortnite. If they made it like Fortnite, they would have been on to something.
Yeah, that game was the worst. That game was worse than Rise of Cobra video game. And I thought that was a shit video game.
Or they could have made it like
I met one of the guys who worked on that game at Comic-Con when they were there because they did it was EA that had the publishing rights, but the company who made it, I forget who they were. It was like a small, no-name new company. Yeah. And I told the guy after playing the demo, I'm like, this is shit. And he's like, I'm one of the designers on the game. And I looked at him and said, it sucks to be you. And I because it was the worst game, and everybody at Comic-Con was saying that. Yeah. Because that's where they were showing it off. They had demos there. Yeah. And it was horrendous. I'm like, this ain't no fucking G.I. Joe. Like, what is this?
I'll tell you the other problem besides it just not being there is I don't like I said, I don't like to sound weird, but kids do not pick up G.I. Joe. They just don't. They see it and they're just like
YouTubers. He's the only enthusiastic kid.
Trust me, I wish G.I. Joe was doing better, but honestly, I feel like Hasbro as a whole is just fumbling the ball on all platforms. I'd like not just G.I. Joe, Power Rangers, Marvel Legends.
Yeah. Have you ever heard the saying? It's called "Not Your Father's G.I. Joe." That saying comes from the fact that every G.I. Joe does well for a good couple of years, and then Hasbro, and it's Hasbro that does this. They find a way to fuck up the line, to screw it up, and then it goes dormant. And then
that's what's going to happen again.
It's like they're using it as a quick flip, like they're flipping their money or something like that. They'll say, "All right, we starved these guys enough of G.I. Joe. Let's pop it out. Let's see what we can do.
Like
quick money."
They had gold.
They shut it down
when they had the Sunbow cartoon. They had gold with that. Kids loved it. Yeah. They also had the Marvel comic that they were deep into. Yeah. But it was after when Sunbow lost the license.
You should put up what Kid just said because that's actually true. Kids just aren't into toys no more.
No, they're in the digital media.
Yeah,
But kids,
that's
well, kids do like some kids. I mean,
yeah. Some kids play with toys, but majority of them they like the dopamine hit that they get off of the video game, flashing and saying congratulations and shit. Like,
well, no, it's not even that. They can, you know what it actually is.
It's instant gratification.
No. They're interacting with their friends while playing the video game.
That too, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Roblox, you got your friends on. Y'all just talking
just
about it, and now you're playing together. You see what I'm saying?
The kids also want a toy that they can watch the cartoon, and then they can own that toy that they just saw on TV.
I think that's kind of why the 3D He-Man is doing it. In my opinion, I think it's doing pretty good because there's a show along to go with the toys, and then the toys they're pumping them. Mattel is pumping that shit out like crazy.
And they're on what, a third season already?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
and the show is pretty good. I mean,
it's definitely good. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the voice actors for the most part.
And Mattel's doing it right with He-Man. So they're giving us an adult cartoon with Revelation, and then they're doing something for the kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even with Ninja Turtles, like, okay, I don't like that new Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, that was bad.
But you know what? You still need whatever it may be. So okay, so we're getting the NECA stuff, the Super 7. Hey, what's going on, Curtis? But you still need something to get kids into it, because for the line to be successful, it has to be more than just adult collectors.
Yep.
We make up, although it's not as small as it used to be. It's definitely it's larger. Because
it's like 20% maybe.
15.
Actually, they said it was actually more than that, because the generation that we're a part of, we have that nostalgia thing. We grew up on these really cool toys, these cool cartoons, versus let's say my dad, his generation. They didn't have all that. So that's why they weren't into toys. There was no nostalgia thing for them.
But here's the problem with that nostalgia, though. There's a lot of collectors and a lot of people who grew up with this stuff. You guys have this expectation of what something should be. And this is where we get into the conversation of Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the CGI He-Man, which I would make the case and argue for both of them of why they are the best representation of an IP since those original IP cartoons, the Filmation and the original Ninja Turtles 1988 cartoon.
No, I would say that one that they did before that one that Nickelodeon did a few years back, that one was huge.
Yeah, I got
the Ninja Turtle. That one was huge. That was really popular.
That one was, and I think that's where
it was more popular than this.
Well,
yeah.
But the thing about Rise though is that Rise did something very good. Is that they had voice actors, really established voice actors that came in, and if you listen to the dialogue is very self-aware. And I don't know about you guys, but when I watch something now, I'm listening to the dialogue and I'm seeing how the dialogue is being presented to me. And that Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the dialogue is very sharp, very ADD though. Like it's that whole ADD thing going that kids have. But in terms of what it was doing, the animation is very clean as well. But
the animation, honestly, is too much. For kids.
Once again,
it's too much.
Well, it goes back into that whole Japanese animation thing that they're trying to do, which also the CGI He-Man has some of that as well. If you look at it, the whole transformation sequences, blah blah blah. And but those, once again, the CGI He-Man also very sharp with the dialogue, very self-aware. It knows that there are adults who played with the old He-Man that are watching that He-Man with their children.
Oh yeah, that episode where he transforms into the Revelations He-Man. He's like, I feel 2D.
Nobody's watching that old shit with their kids because they too tired.
Yeah.
You know what? Get your iPad, get your tablet. Here's the goddamn Roku remote. Here's the goddamn Amazon remote. Hey, live free on the internet. There's lots of stuff out there.
No, I think that
Kung Fu Griffith's right.
like I feel like they're even failing with Power
Get an
Rangers.
iPad put in their face. Physical toys are not needed. Is that a bad thing or a good thing? But it's just what our generation, the generation of our kids is on. They're on digital shit. They're not.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
they don't care about the toys. It's
well,
not a
Bruce,
bad-
check this out though. Me and you are part of the last generation of kids that played with toys.
We are. We really are.
So, like from the 80s, y'all pretty much kicked it off. The 80s into the 90s into the early 2000s, pretty much that entire demographic right there, we're the ones going to the stores and buying toys.
Right. Because our generation, once our kids get like 4 or 5, they don't give a fuck about toys, man. I'm telling you, my kids, like my kids, like my younger ones, like my 5 and 4-year-old, they care about so I made them some little puppets out of bags and shit. Like they like puppets and they like fucking with drawing and shit like that. But they primarily spend more of their time like watching YouTube videos. That's what they like. They like to watch YouTube. They like to watch fucking videos and they like doing little craft shit. But at the end of the day, they don't care about. They're not hitting me up. My kids, they're not hitting me up about like, Dad, what about this toy? They're not asking me about this toy or this.
My daughter does, but my son,
they know if they ask me about it. They know if they ask me and hit me up about it, that I'll make a way to get it for them. But they don't even care about that shit. Like
nowadays 5, 6, 7-year-olds won't even play scatter darts anymore.
I don't even know what that is. So
that's where
you just showed your age on that one. I don't know what that is.
I'm trying to tell you.
Shut the fuck up, Ashtray.
He's trying to tell us in his ancient old person language. So
it's when you got a group of your friends together and you take one of those lawn darts and you flip it up in the air and you run and try to not get hit by it.
No, see, so that's why they don't make lawn darts anymore though. Because of the danger of the lawn darts. They don't even do the lawn darts anymore. That's one of the shit.
They used to sell whole sets of like nuclear.
Okay, so if your son is 18, that would mean he was born in what? Early 2000s, right? Like that's like what? 2004?
Yeah.
If your son's 18?
Yeah.
Hey, Germ.
So, yeah, that early
Germ's not
2000s.
lying, man. Germ's telling the truth. They used to sell sets with real like uranium in them and shit.
Yeah, there's like nuclear sets.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Like
lawn darts.
With glass bottles and like beakers and like, hey, like just blow up your house in your own living room.
Uranium.
Christmas morning. It's Christmas morning. Let's blow up the house. Yay!
Radio Shack style.
Like my kids, like my younger kids, they like to go outside. So whenever they want to go outside, I'm like, sure, you can go outside.
They used to have lead in the toys.
And then when they're not outside, they want to be watching YouTube videos or like
They want to watch YouTube videos of other kids outside.
Of other kids. No. They want to watch YouTube videos. They want to watch YouTube videos of other kids on vacation and shit. This is not real life though, y'all. Like, that we don't live the vacation life. We live the life where your dad goes to work, has to take care of y'all by himself. Like,
seriously,
ain't no
there's
YouTube
kids
world.
outside playing catch or anything like that. Sports related really anymore.
I think we was the last for that too.
Yeah.
But see,
Destiny Marie. I'm sorry,
you
man.
have to initiate that as the parent.
You're she.
Because when I grab my sons, I'm like, yo, y'all not getting on no iPads or computers today. We going outside. We going to play some football or we going to do some lawn work. They'll come out. You just got to be engaging with your children. That's
I'd rather. For me, I'd rather give someone a blunt. I'd rather give someone a blunt to do my yard, so I don't have to be out there in the elements, and I can be in the air AC checking up on my show.
How to do for themselves. Like my whole block, everybody use a lawn care service, right? I don't, because I'm like, I'm being lazy by doing that.
Lawn care service is expensive. You gotta find someone. You gotta find someone that likes to do drugs and be like, "I'll give you a blunt to cut my grass," and that's how I get it. That's how I get it done.
Yo, that's cool. But
I give you a blunt to cut my grass.
And it's like,
Kid's like 14 years old. Here's a ball.
No, not a kid. These are all grown adults.
Shit, when I was a kid, I was hustling. Man. I used to
Oh.
cut grass and all kinds of shit.
If you a kid, if you're under really the age of 25, you could
hustle.
I will
Shit,
not.
I used
I will
to
not
make
fuck.
hella money cutting
I don't even
grass.
fuck with people in there younger than me. Really,
I cut grass. I shoveled
shoveling everybody's house like I used
Hell
to.
yeah, I did all kind of shit. I chopped wood, cleaned gutters, paint.
Yeah.
Did all
Ain't
kinds
gonna
of shit.
fall down into this bullshit.
Go up to the
well, let's see the muscles then, Daredevil.
Yo, what's wrong?
Fuck your couch.
I don't have a couch. That's how much company I don't have in my house. I don't even have a couch in my house. I don't have company in my house. I don't want company. I don't even have a couch to say fuck you to. I don't have a couch in my house, y'all.
That's
Cass,
crazy.
tell you. Cass, do I have a couch? Fuck company.
Man,
I like to live my
Yeah,
life.
I got a couch, but it ain't.
I don't even want company.
Damn,
If
it's
I-
bad down there. That bad down in Augusta.
The company that I like to have is the kind of company that would be willing to spend a lovely night with Bruce.
Yeah.
And then you're not
Straight to
sleeping
the
on it.
bed.
Ain't no motherfucking couch, bitch. Bye.
No
Hey,
wonder
Mo-
why you're always over at Kids.
Yo.
Or dear.
Yeah.
Hey, did you
I have
get those pictures I sent you?
Yeah. I
As
got
has a couch.
pretty cool,
So
man.
y'all
I was
know when y'all come in town, y'all crashing it.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
No, you good. I seen them. I
Damn.
just hadn't got around them.
Damn. Hey, that's the ultimate couch though.
What was that?
Damn. Appreciate it.
That was really cool seeing Castle Skull picture.
Yeah.
Well,
What Castle
hey,
Grayskull?
at least you can do.
I still
at least
remember
you
that,
can do-
too.
You don't have the kids. At least
Yeah.
I remember when I first got it.
What
Yeah, like I
Castle
said,
At least you
Oh
can.
no, I had pictures
Hey,
from
the
Hanukkah
least you
when
can
I
do
was
is provide me a
a
place
kid
for mine.
when I got my
You need
Castle
female
Grayskull,
kids to chill
opening it.
on.
Oh, okay.
I
Hey,
said
that
to
new Castle Grayskull looks dope for the 3D.
At least you help me out in some way.
Oh, yeah. It looks.
Yeah, you
great.
could tell it's old if you saw my grandfather
Yeah,
get the
I
bell
know.
bottoms.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey man,
Hey y'all,
it's time to close.
I am so sorry.
He's not.
No, you're not.
No, he's not.
I'm
You're right.
I'm not.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Nope.
Man, you did that just like Emily, just lying.
They both white.
They both white. They said they both white.
The white man has almost mastered the art of
Well,
lying.
Lacey owned up.
You just need to put your hair up in
Except
little
Steve.
puffs on the
Except
side of your
Steve.
head.
He's the only one I trust.
Yep.
And kinda, it goes for me. My rank of order of the white people that I trust that are on here right now is like Steve.
I'm dead. This is bad.
It's a
almost
tie.
Jerem
It's a
Sam's
tie.
birthday?
It's a tie for
Or
second
Sam
between
Jerem. Who comes
Daredevil.
first?
Between Daredevil and Curtis Schultz, it's a tie. And then the one that I do not trust the most.
What about Germ?
That's the one I'm about to say. The one that I do not trust the most is the one that proudly says that he is a true puppet. The puppet. You cannot trust someone that's that honest. I guess you can trust them, but you know they doing. If they're willing to tell you that they're a puppet, then they're shady as fuck. They're shady as fuck.
Listen, I think it's the candy corn comment. I think it's the candy
The
corn.
candy corn.
It doesn't trust me because
Hey.
it's the candy corn thing.
Man,
Remember,
bro.
it's the soul food. Man.
That shit's the equivalent.
You like eating candy corn? You like eating crayons?
has
You
4,000
like crayons.
backers now.
He said crayons. Get out of here.
4200.
I'm
done.
done. Good night.
That shit is the equivalent. That shit is the equivalent of eating the drywall spikes off of the ceiling,
Man.
bro. Like,
I'll
what's
be
the
mad
real
at the motherfucker. You go trick or treating, they can't eat some candy corn. I'll be like, bitch.
You give me candy corn. You can just keep that.
You ain't got no Snickers. Hey, you ain't
Hey, yo,
Man.
I'm gonna head out. I gotta
Hey,
get up early.
hey, bro. Hey,
For work,
growing up,
so-
one of the people that lived in my parents' neighborhood, he was like an executor, some type of high position in the Mars Candy Company. He used to have these big ass fucking bins of Snickers that he would set out in his yard for Halloween. You didn't knock on his door; he just had them setting out at like towards the end of his driveway, and you already know. Hell yeah, dumping the basket. By the time me and my homeboy,
yeah, steal the whole thing.
Yeah, it's not stealing. He got it for
big ass basket of Snickers.
But
bro.
snatch the whole thing. Whatever.
I've had so many Snickers in my life. Like that shit is unreal. Y'all,
That's what he gets for being lazy, I guess, not passing it out.
that's what he gets for trusting white people. Because, hey, me and my homeboys, we was taking that shit, bro. Hey,
Y'all have a good night.
Bruce.
See you guys tomorrow.
Hey, yeah, so, hey, so everybody, we're gonna hit the place 41 real quick. We're gonna cash out.
Well, happy birthday,
cash
Germ,
out.
or
Oh, when he
Sam,
says
or
cash out, he means
Toy
cashing
Town,
in,
or
cashing in and out. In and
all of
out.
those.
Lord blanket.
Paz is about to be cashing in and out, in and out, in and out, back and forth.
Yeah.
Good night, y'all.
And on that note, fuck ass, bro.
Catch y'all later.
Did the Ravens win?
No, they're all. Yep.
Later.
All right, y'all.
All right, later, y'all.
Daredevil's hosting the after party.
This YouTube broadcast is intended for adult viewers 21 years or older.
Cash Bro Records, bitch.
It's a capital toy chat.
It's Flex Friday. Jesus and Cash on the floor. It's Flex Friday, where all the bitches get wet.
We climbed our way up. We over the hill now. We seeing the light. Cause we almost there now. You keep running your mouth, but you ain't saying shit. We live in your head, but we ain't paying rent. We climbed our way up. We over the hill now. We seeing the light. Cause we almost there now. You keep running your mouth, but you ain't saying shit. We live in your head, but we ain't paying rent. Bitch, we ain't paying shit.
Cats giving lessons, talking toys, drinking, smoking sessions. Push it to the limit, ultimate transgression. They never should've gave us this level of access. Drop a flex a week, we don't need no practice. Upper echelon, bitches see our status. Ain't another show with as much abstractness. They can't touch our shit like our feces is cactus. Fucking the norm. Yeah, we are some fractures. We on the way up just like we are some Baptists. Noses to the sky, no, they won't distract us. Never be stopped, so just quit your reactors. Fuck your little check, don't believe in oppression. We doing this shit here for all of the brethren. They should resign and get hard like some resin. Quit your slick talking and passive aggression. Fuck a false prophet using me for my profit. Never show my face, I guess he's trapped in the closet. Don't like our raps, cause for him that's no option. Don't watch the show and keep your ball in his pocket. You know a cap, don't give a fuck who wear it. I'm chasing my dream, fuck no, I won't share it. Recycled ass news, man, you should be embarrassed. This partnership been done, we cannot repair it. The jury lining up because it's time for the court. They gasping for air while I'm puffing a Newport. They see we keep it real as they look through the viewport. It's us versus them, we can never be.
We climbed our way up. We over the hill now. We seeing the light. Cause we almost there now. You keep running your mouth, but you ain't saying shit. We live in your head, but we ain't paying rent. We climbed our way up. We over the hill now. We seeing the light. Cause we almost there now. You keep running your mouth, but you ain't saying shit. We live in your head, but we ain't paying rent.
Tired of these pussy niggas talking shit. You are not click. You ain't built for this. You might think you want this smoke, but we are not the same. Bitch, I do this. Nigga, gang, gang.
Bang, bang. Pussy nigga, please tell me, what did you figure? That we would just sit back, let you deliver? Diarrhea coming straight out your fissures? Fuck is you saying, boy? You wanna talk toys? We got them big boys, toting them shits that make noise. Let you decide your choice. Us sitting back, ho, never that. Flex in the chamber, always rack. Can't stand a bitch that talks back, or pussies like you that don't know how to act. Hand me more cigarettes, bitch. Gallons of liquor to sip. Plenty of pussy to get. Round after round on that dick. She ain't gonna stop till she proves she that bitch. Can't ignore sneak this. Your grammar makes teachers cringe. With that being said, your ass needs to go on a phonics binge before you open your mouth again. You know. Or maybe you don't. You take sneak shots, bitch, I won't. Your English is broken, I break bones. You say you the king, but you can't spell throne.
Our way up,
bitch.
We over the hill now. We seeing the light. Cause we almost there now. You keep running your mouth, but you ain't saying shit. We live in your head, but we ain't paying rent. We climbed our way up. We over the hill now. We seeing the light. cause we almost there now. You keep running your mouth, but you ain't saying shit. We live in your head, but we ain't paying rent. Bitch, we ain't paying shit.